Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku.co daily FX market review for the trading day ending Thursday, July 21st. Firstly to cable, British pound, US dollar, and here we see an attempted rally today. This second last candle on the chart is the one we're analysing. The market forming a higher high and a higher low, but on a weak indecisive spinning top type candle does raise some doubt about the potential for the market to continue trading higher. Support coming in importantly at the Tenkan-sen indicator, suggesting that the market may be transitioning into back into a strong uptrending phase. Good potential for the market to bounce off here and trade to this previous resistance level at 135. But a lot depends on how we do react to this indecision in the market at the moment. If we do trade down through the Tenkan-sen, solid support down at 131.21. As mentioned previously, there is potential for the market to form an inverse head and shoulders pattern. As always, downtrend required is downtrend, left shoulder, head here in the middle, and a potential right shoulder if the market does trade higher. And our neckline is going to be very close to this resistance level at 135. Now just looking at the bands here with cable, and importantly the bands have squeezed up very, very tightly, and that followed the bands trading down, or the bands being very wide after this very strong downtrending activity, reflecting the high volatility in the market, which was due to that downtrending action. The market then mean reverting back to the middle of the bands and now hovering around the middle of the bands. With the band squeezed up so tight, there is a suggestion that we could be preparing for another trending move, whether it be to the upside or the downside. We have to wait for the breakout, but what we'll be looking for is either a bullish breakout to the upside with strong bullish follow through, or a bearish breakout to the downside with strong bearish follow through. Importantly, support coming in at the middle of the bands, and very often this is how we see the markets transition when we have downtrending outside of the bands, moving back to within the bands to find resistance at the bands, then the area around the band, the middle of the bands, holding as support, then testing the edges of the bands as support and resistance, and then eventually break out. And normally with this type of transition it does tend to be to the upside, but let's not preempt the market, we'll just wait for evidence. Next to the US dollar, Japanese yen, and here we see the market being rejected from an important resistance level, 107.40, trading very close to the Ichimoku cloud. The large black body candle is seen for some time, suggesting that the sellers have returned to the market quite solidly after some strong buying over the last few days. Sellers taking control, but support coming in at 105.45, so very important trading around this area. If we do see the market trade through there, looking to strong support at the Tenkan-sen indicator at 104.92, and if we do rally, looking to strong resistance now at the bottom of the Ichimoku cloud around the 107 level. In terms of Ichimoku, a strong bull market in the faster term and medium term time frame, but still weak in that longer term time frame. We have seen the market trading down below the cloud for some time, and it has held as resistance on multiple occasions, as it seems that it may do now. So looking for some potentially strong rejection from the Ichimoku cloud when it does get a little bit closer to there, and we do need to watch that Tenkan-sen indicator around that 105 level roughly as our benchmark. To the euro US dollar, and very weak small bodied trading, suggesting not a lot of net momentum around this 110 level. This 110.15 area has held as support on multiple occasions. It is the benchmark moving forward. We do have a bearish market in each time frame by trading below the cloud, the Kijun-sen, the Tenkan-sen. So the opportunity is here for the sellers, but we're not seeing a lot of strength from them because this support at 110.15 is very strong. If we do eventually close down through there in a bearish manner, we could easily end up trading down to 109.02. Any rally is likely to find immediate resistance 110.50, and then at the Tenkan-sen trading at 110.71. And just looking at the euro US dollar with the bands, and the bands certainly have squeezed here, and we are looking for some potential trending activity soon. We are just trading down below the lower band here, but not in a negative way. Importantly, that lower band is held as resistance, so watching for some strong rejection to the downside from here, and a strong bearish activity down below the band with some strong follow through could end up seeing the market trading with a very strong negative tone down to support at lower levels. Next to the Aussie dollar, US dollar, and the market trading around the Ichimoku cloud, finding support within the cloud down around the 74.57 level. We are trending down, and an indecisive candle has formed, suggesting a possibility of a change of trend. At the moment in the news session, we are seeing support coming in at the top of the cloud and off the Kijun-sen area, where we've found support for the previous day's trading as well. If we do bounce, looking to resistance up around the 75.61 level, and with the Tenkan-sen trading very close to there at 75.63, we certainly could see some strong resistance coming into the market around that region.